But listen, that's exactly the point. Real men who are devoted to themselves and respect themselves, why would they want that? Because
but they're out there, though.
That's your best friend.
Now hear me out. Why would you want that though? Let me tell you something. Fellas, stop. Don't fall for this bamboozle trick she's doing. You wanna know why? Y'all already know. Women are born with value. All they have to do is maintain it. Men have to go out there and bust their ass and earn their value. Earn their name as a man. Earn their way in this world.
Right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. I am your host, Michael May, and today I'm gonna do another reaction to this Anton. Listen, Anton is on to something. You know what I'm saying? He's really on to something here. You know, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, turn on notifications, all that other good stuff. Y'all already know I like to get to my videos as fast as possible. So hear me out. This is a continuation of his interview with Britney. Now, there's a lot of gems in this. Now, like I said, he was keeping it 1,000 with her. But I do believe he was he had on velvet gloves. He wanted to make his point, but then yet at the same time he understood that it's a business, he had to be professional. So he had to make sure that he kept kept it nice and light, kept it friendly, because everybody, she's Brittany Renner, and people want to see the interview. I did turn off one of my lights. I mean, I got a little more comfortable because the hoodie and all that. It gets hot. These lights be on fire. But let's get into this video right now. This is gonna be a good one.
Commit to yourself. That's why you're out all here willy-nilly. So our bond isn't really that deep because you don't even give a fuck about yourself. I don't know. Because I'm talking about women who have made millions that are with their baby daddy who cheated on them. I want them to just stand up. I get angry when I see them. Like I get mad sometimes a little bit, even resentful.
Why?
Because I'm just like, you could manifest a better guy than this dickhead. Like, are you?
All right, see, I gotta start. It's already started. The bullshit already started. Hear me out. All this manifesting, like, just think about it, and the secrets and all that. Though there is some truth to it, this woman is like the manifest queen. Everything is manifest. And you heard what she said. Listen, fellas, I'm always telling y'all guys, words mean something. Look what she said. I always get upset when I see women that stick with their baby daddies, that cheat on them, and guys, whatever. So y'all already understand where she's coming from. She is on a whole different level as far as how she feels about men. Mind you, this woman used to be a man hater, but you could tell she gets so frustrated still because she can't conduct herself like a man. But let's keep going.
Are you telling me your self-esteem is that
Can
low?
they though? Maybe part of the reason why they stand is because they don't feel like they'll get anything even remotely close
But
to
do
what
you
it is
have
that
to
they
if you're
have.
making your own money? Do you care?
Well,
Do you
then
fucking
you have to
care?
ask the question though: is what
Time out. Hold on. Let me let this.
what do women desire? What do y'all?
Earning a college degree
All right,
shouldn't
y'all know
take
I don't
4
do
years.
retakes. I already know
With
the rules.
WGU, I can speed up the pace of my
They gonna
education.
really let this whole
An
commercial
accredited
ride?
university
Come on
that
now,
offers
Sway.
quality programs and early graduation?
Come on,
I choose
Sway.
WGU.
WGU.
The Ferrero Rocher chocolate
gotta be
bar.
kidding me.
Crunchy
Thank you. Let me
hazelnuts,
skip
smooth
this. Nobody
chocolate.
cares about
Ferrero
chocolate,
Rocher.
man. Not while I'm filming. Come on.
Really want? That's the
Now hear me out. Since that commercial interrupted it, hold up.
Do you fucking
then you
care?
have to ask the question though: is what do women desire?
Now hold on, hear me out. There we go again with the if you making your own money, like what do you care about a man? And listen, fellas, especially my fellas on Instagram. I know a lot of y'all guys are gonna start working your way over here because y'all already know how I be flaming them over there on Instagram. But hear me out. I've always told you guys, and this is a fact, when a woman is sitting here like Brittany Brittany doesn't understand that she's not speaking for the masses, the majority of women. She's speaking for a very little group, a very small, teeny weeny little group of women who are actually making money. Because most women aren't making money the way she's making money. And that's unfair. So she's trying to revolutionize all women, but she's in a different playing field. And I'm saying sexually, emotionally, mentally, financially, she's in a whole different realm by herself. She's over there with like Kim K and like Beyonce and Rihanna. She's over there with them. She ain't with the everyday woman. And this is the problem. This is the confusion that she's causing.
What do y'all really want? That's the real question, because I don't even think that y'all know what y'all want.
If I were to like just give one blanket answer, stability.
She just, this lady, listen, no lie. There's not many women that could achieve giving me anxiety. This woman right here, she gives me anxiety. Like, 1 minute it's, no, women should be independent, and then it's like, women want stability. But then you want that in a man, but then you still want to go chase your bag. It's like, so hear me out. If you chasing the bag, I'm chasing the bag, and you want to have kids, who's watching over the kids? I ain't trying to get God involved in this, but y'all already know. God, father, mother, children. I'm going to leave it like that. And I always say it. When the arrow goes down, it's God looking over the family, which obviously should be led by the father. The father looking down on the wife. Make sure like he's looking at the family, the wife. Everything that he looks down at is under his care. We all seen The Lion King. He goes, son, everything the light touches is our kingdom. So everything you can see is under your control. Right? So you're looking down, you're looking down, you're looking down. Now, if the woman is looking down at the children, yes, if you reverse it, if you turn it, the kids are going to see mom. They're going to see dad, but then they're going to see how the mom is with the dad. Like, if you really pay attention, like, man, I say this all the time, man. Children are watching you. People are watching you. Your neighbors are watching you. Your co-workers are even me as a man. Everybody watches me to see how I treat my wife. They're watching me. They're watching me. Ready? And I always say this. Women, even when it comes to family and children, ready? By you putting your man first, making your man the priority, because children are not your priority. Children are your responsibility. But if you show, like, ready? Hey, dad is home. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Hey, honey, your food is served right here. Kids, come to eat. Dad's at the table. Boom. Like, when kids are watching how you're going to praise your man, you understand what, like, yeah. Oh, man. I want to get into it on this. There's a whole nother video, but let's continue. Because these videos can go in so many directions. I know y'all guys be seeing, like, my brain be running a mile a minute. I'm trying to I want to stay focused on this. Stability. This is the number one thing a man is supposed to provide. Stability. But that's mental, emotional, physically. That's everything. Stability in every single category. But how a woman reacts and how a woman praises a man for doing such a thing, it's vital. Oh boy. She gives me anxiety.
When I talk to women, that's what I am. Even if they may not be saying that, I can hear it. oh, he has this going on, or oh, there would be 2 incomes. Oh, he. It's stability.
Stability in
Every aspect. Emotional stability.
I just said
financial
that.
stability,
Because they-
actual physical stability too, because you have a protector. You have someone who.
well, it's a trade-off though, right? Because some women will trade in the stability financially for instability sexually, as far as him being able to step out and doing whatever it is that he gonna do.
I ain't even going.
But see, this
See?
is the dilemma though, right? What is
Why do
stability?
you? Oh, so no.
What is
but Why
stability?
is that a trade-off?
Because guys that make a lot of money and that has that level of visibility and that
hate this
no.
narrative.
It's not a narrative, right? Understand this. Understand
not.
This. It's not a narrative. It's
not.
a reality. I'm not even gonna say it's the truth.
Right.
When a guy is at the top of the top,
Right.
right?
Right.
I don't
Meaning
even.
what?
I don't
Can you
even.
define a little bit more? A guy that's holding down his household, or a guy that's $100 million man? I need to know what you're talking about,
Both.
because I know what my next question is going to be. Please answer.
Go ahead. What's the next?
It's both. Hear me out, fellas. Hear me out. I always say this, right? I don't care if you're working in a supermarket. I don't care if you're the CEO of Microsoft. I don't care if you're the mechanic fixing cars, or I don't care if you're the CEO of Mercedes-Benz. If you are working hard for your family to provide them and protect and leadership, and you're a man of God, some are, some believe in God, some don't, you're being led by something. You are worth being praised, and there's things that have to come along with that, some conditions, and sometimes it just is what it is. Now, yes, there's this thing about, oh, only men who make a certain amount of money should be able to know. That's not how that works. I want you to understand something. A man who's responsible, a man who's a leader, a provider, who knows how to cultivate everything under his care, that man alone is separating himself from most men on this planet. Now, finances just makes it a little easier. And the thing is that the reason why most people always speak about finances, because finances is usually like the line that people draw in the sand that make them feel okay. That make them feel okay. That's why I'm always telling you guys. Ready? Women always want to speak about men having money. Men got to be able to provide this money. Fellas, it's natural for a woman to want to be with the best provider. The same way how I tell you guys, make it apparent to your women. Listen, I'm not monogamous. You have to speak up. Be men. Talk. Look, I'm a man who practices polygyny or whatever you practice. Or if you want to make a deal with your woman like Adam Levine, like, hey, look, you know who you with, and every now and again I'm going to step up, but I'll make sure I wouldn't embarrass the family. You know, Kevin Samuels always spoke about those things, but I've always known those things existed. It is what it is. Like, there's no running from that, and I'm never going to run from that. And I'm a true believer that if a woman is naturally hypergamous, then a man has to be naturally something. And we're naturally polygynous. Naturally. Yes. And the thing is this, men don't have no issue. And in fact, I love hypergamous women. Why? Because it keeps men sharp. It keeps men engaged and wanting to be better. You know what I'm saying? Even me. I put on a little bit of weight, lose some weight. Like, oh, you broke? Get some money. Oh, you whatever. What? A woman who's hypergamous, there's nothing wrong with that. It should motivate you to want to stay on your game. And I'm gonna do a video about even how the Bible speaks about men leaving and cleaving to their wife, and how most people misunderstand the word cleave, because cleave means to chase. But we can answer that another time. But it's like same way how a woman has to be uphold herself, look good, be fit, feminine. Fellas, if you want your ladies to be fit, feminine, and cooperative and all that stuff, you gotta be something too. Like, you ready? I don't mean to mention a specific kind of race or anything, heritage or whatever, but just look. Ready? Look at Mexicans. These guys work sewer systems, construction, underground, and most of the women praise them. So they not millionaires. So let's cut all this shit out. Let's cut the bullshit. But let's keep going.
Next question. What's the next question?
So that's a trade-off. That's it. Like, oops, shit, my bad, y'all. That's a trade-off. That's a trade-off. Is that a trade-off?
Well, it's always going to be a trade-off.
Is that a trade-off in your relationship?
No.
Also, it exists.
But I'm
why is
I'm
it not?
different, though.
Why is it not?
I'm different, though.
Why is it not?
Well,
see, I'm gonna keep letting this man talk. I'm gonna let this man talk.
I'm not saying that it's not
I don't
possible.
want to fuck about majority. Fuck all y'all. I want to
Okay,
talk about
that's cool.
you.
All right, that's
Why
fine.
is that not a trade-off?
Because I just don't do that. Like,
Commercial.
Your skin health
Your
matters.
skin health.
That's why
It
for
matters.
30 years at
Not
PCA
today. Skip.
I don't feel like it's.
Get it, expand.
I-
Because
no.
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
break
like,
it down.
you're
I'm
a
gonna break it
simp.
down.
Why
No.
don't you-
I'm gonna break it down for you.
Let's
right?
hear it.
I don't believe that it's worth my time, and my values and my character mean more to me than whatever the opportunities are around. Like, I
Now, hear me out. Let me let him
don't do
talk.
business with everybody, right?
That's where I want to stop. Hear me out. I want y'all to understand what Anton is saying.
I won't rock with nobody just because they get money, or I won't hang out with people just because they're popular. I pick and choose the people that I surround myself with based off of good character. I have marriage parties. You know what I'm saying? So it's different from me because I have a different set of. I'm the man that I would want.
Values.
Wait. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm the man that I would want my daughter to marry. So it's a different thing for me.
But you're proving.
First of all, stop. Hear me out. See, what Brittany's trying to do is she's trying to make this man the majority. Oh, because you could do it, everybody should do it. Hear me out. Because LeBron James could dunk a basketball, I should be able to dunk. Oh, hold on. Better yet, Steph Curry does the Curry slide, and Curry shoots threes, and he turn around, he look at the audience. Everybody should be able to do it. See what I'm saying? That's the dumb. She's trying to put him in a box and make it seem, you see, because you do it, because you. Hear me out. I understand Anton to a certain extent. Why? Big shout out to Success Tone, Gorilla Tone. Some of y'all know him as, Latin Gorillas. Y'all already know what it is. Hear me out. He always told me, you want to know why you had success in the music industry, but you weren't successful? I always share this story, right? He goes, because you're not willing to put yourself in the environments where business tends to happen. Anybody that knows me, they know I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. Like, I always tell you guys a funny story that they call me Capri Sun, because anything stronger than a Capri Sun, I'm probably going to get drunk in a heartbeat. So, what tends to happen is this. Yo, we're going to go to the strip club, get a couple of drinks, let's talk there. I don't want to talk there. I don't drink. And, like, ready? Tone would always say, because you don't drink and you don't party, most business happens in the party. So I guess that opportunity is gone. I refuse to put myself in certain situations. Ready? Even how there was like, I've been in meetings. A lot of meetings happen on the golf course. Ready? That's how I got into smoking cigars. Big shout out to Gotti. That's how I got into smoking cigars, because I noticed that they'll be like, "Hey, smoke a cigar," and they give them a cigar. Like, they'll just clip it, and then the ladies there, you like, okay, like, can I say no? No, you can't, because they're expecting for you to engage in their activity. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand what Anton's saying, that he doesn't, there are certain things that he just lives by. But what I will also say is this. Most don't really know where Anton's relationship comes from. They don't know Like, it could be a T-Pain situation. Maybe he was with this lady for 13, 14, 15 years and she grinded with him, XYZ, whatever the case may be. And yeah, there may be a sense of he feel like he owes this level of loyalty to her. And I feel like if a woman wrote it out with you, there is a certain level of loyalty that she should expect. Like T-Pain, like I always said, T-Pain's woman, she's the hell of a woman because she's dealt with certain things and she's changed as a woman to adjust to her husband's lifestyle. And that was the smartest thing that she could ever do. In fact, she's probably one of the smartest women I probably ever really heard dealing with a man in the industry. But that's neither here nor there. But the purpose still remains that because some men are willing to do it, most men aren't. Most men aren't. So what she tried to do right there, like, you see, because you did it and you're monogamous with your wife, that relax, like, have a seat. You understand what I'm saying? Because some women are not hypergamous. Some women choose not to be hypergamous, which is perfectly fine. But that's not the majority. That's not the rule. You understand what I'm saying? But let's keep on rocking and rolling with this lady.
We're on the same page.
Right?
That's exactly my point. A good man of high character.
All right, we're going to stop saying this too. That's another thing we're going to stop. My New Year's resolution starting right now. Let's, fellas, we're going to start it right now. You ever hear any woman say, I don't care if it's on a post, a real man or a good man? How can a woman tell you what a good man is and she can't even tell you what a woman is? Let alone tell you what a good woman is. Let alone, I know most women who can't tell the difference between a modern woman and the traditional. Listen, I don't want to hear nothing. Everything she says right now is like, I'm like redacting everything she just says. Redacting, whatever.
True principles. A true high value man.
Are you tired of playing normal animals?
No, I'm not
Let's
tired.
create
Come on, listen,
this
I'm tired of
true
the damn commercials. Let's go.
First,
Man.
It's true.
Because you can have high value. Scar and Mufasa both had high value. One's very different than the other.
No.
Yes.
Lion King.
No, they both
Rick.
are high value in their own way. But listen, that's exactly the point. Real men who are devoted to themselves and respect themselves, why would they want that? Because
they're
guess what?
out there,
Because
though.
that's your best friend.
Now hear me out. Why would you want that though? Let me tell you something. Fellas, stop. Don't fall for this bamboozle trick she's doing. You want to know why? Y'all already know. Women are born with value. All they have to do is maintain it. Men have to go out there and bust their ass and earn their value. Earn their name as a man. Earn their way in this world. So fellas, that's why I'm always telling you guys, ready? Even like me, I'm working on it myself. But even though right now I'm actually in a bush stage where I'm actually letting it go. I'm trying to like wick my beard to the side. So I'm letting my beard just go. But other than that, maintaining your facial hair, maintaining your look, always looking your best. Mentally, find something that's gonna lead you, whether it's God, Lucifer, you want to be atheist, whatever you want, you Muslim, whatever. Congratulations, whatever you want to practice. Be led by something. Be a man of principle that you know you're gonna stand on all 10. My whole thing is this: don't sit here and allow a woman to tell you what she's trying to sell you right here. Like, you see, why would a man? Because you know what? Men have to work. Men have to earn who they are. And I feel, yes, as a man, especially if I'm trying to be careful with saying that. Hear me out. What Brittany wants is this. She wants you guys out there that work so hard to be who you are, and you're the man now. She wants you to take her on. She wants one of y'all guys to take her on and be monogamous. Hell no. to the no, 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 hell to the no. Listen, hell no. I said this on Instagram. I said, if I took on Brittany, Brittany's gonna definitely be a concubine. She would definitely be one of my women. She's not gonna sit there. She's not dethroning my wife. You can forget about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm being honest. So what she wants is, like I said, she wants a clean slate. She wants what you call double dipping. Big shout out to Donovan. He explained this the best. And everybody explains it in their own way, but Donovan says it best. She wants to double dip. She wanted to be the freak. She said in the same interview, I like being the girl on the bar. I like being the girl with the shorts up my ass. And that's just who I am. So she wants to be that woman, and yet now that she's dying out, the flame is dying off. Now, she wants you to be the best version of yourself, while she's going to give you the worst version of herself. And she wants you to be okay with that. Fellas, we're never going to be okay. We're never going to be okay with this. This is the bullshit. Alright, time out. What's up, bro? Ooh.
That's your business partner. That's your confidant. That's your therapist. That's your, it almost maybe sometimes feels like siblings.
My lady is not my therapist. Confidant, yes. Business has nothing. All this, we're partners. Listen to me. We're not partners. We're in a relationship. We're not partners. Like, yes, we we're in this thing together. We're making this thing happen. All this partner stuff, fellas, stop. I gotta compose myself.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's exactly why I just cannot get with that narrative. Fuck
But
that.
you- but
There
you
are men
do
who
know
have high
that-
values, high principles, high moral standards that don't want to fucking stick their dick in everything walking because it's got a fat ass.
But you do realize that those guys is out there, right?
Right.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. So it's not a trade-off. Y'all are
But-
winning. There's not a negative trade. That's not a negative trade-off.
The other side of that conversation though is those guys get looked over.
Woo.
Come on, Britt. Those guys get looked
Right.
over.
But they're probably not sliding in Instagram girls' DMs. That's the thing. How are you supposed to see them?
But
Where are they at?
the
Whole
thing-
Foods at 3 p.m. on Sunday?
no, you know where they at? You know where they at?
Home.
Nope,
Reading
they-
the Bible,
nope,
I'm sure.
Nope, they were studying. They chilling. They wasn't in the mix. All right? They not at the parties.
So how are we supposed to see them if they have no visibility?
Now hold on. No shot at Anton. No shot at Anton. I think Anton is talking about himself. Because I do believe Anton did go to school. Anton was heavy on the books. I believe, I heard some things, like I said, I've done homework about most YouTubers. I believe I think in his heart, he was one of those guys. And somebody on a day-to-day, hear me out, no lie. Like, no BS. I'm not even lying. Hear me out. No shot at him. You know what I'm saying? Bald head guys with beards, we're in. So I support all my bald headed bearded brothers. Right? Hear me out. I think if a Brittany Renner walked in the street and somebody like Anton tried to approach her, she's gonna walk on by. Walk on by. She's gonna walk on by. And I think he's actually speaking from experience. I think that's why I actually like this clip, because a lot of these women, like, look what she said, where they at? They're home reading the Bible on Sunday, they're in the gym, or whatever the case. It's because Brittany is so accustomed to being on the scene and being seen that if you don't meet her there, she's never gonna know who you are. Ever. And I know plenty of women like this. Plenty of women.
They're your best friends.
I don't.
Like, hear me out. Hear me out. I know what it is to walk into a place, be with Wyclef, and all of a sudden, women change. I know what it is to be on a set. You know, big shout out to the crew from then, you know, to the Terror Squad. I know what it is to be out with them. I know what it is to be on the set with Tony Sunshine. And I know what it is. You see the women like, oh my God, you're with them? And it's like like I always say, Autobots roll out. Like, they just transform. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I've been in a place and I seen Bruno Mars, and Bruno comes and goes, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, good work. I heard that record that you did, XYZ, this and that. You know Bruno? You know Bruno? Like, I'm like, what the hell just happened? Bro, it just changed. I know, I've been there. And this is the experience that I'm going to bring to a lot of y'all. I've experienced so many different things. Like, oh, man. And mind you, me saying I come from the music industry, mind you, I sing R&B. Like, I get a whole, listen, that hip-hop shit is cool. But I get a whole different other side. I got a whole different side of stories. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh man, boy. Woof. Let's go.
I don't have any guy best friends because all
Well,
the guys
we're not speaking.
except Prince.
We're not speaking about you specifically, though. We talking about people in a general sense. Women friend zone those guys
Right.
on a regular.
And I know he's talking about himself. I honestly, I ain't no shots to him. I'm just saying, I could tell that maybe he was one of those guys that was heavy into his school, heavy into getting his life together, and maybe he was looked over. But I'm grateful for him because he gets to bring that to life. He gets to really bring it. Like, when I tell you guys stories, I'm giving you my real life. I'm not fabricating anything. There are people who can co-sign my stories. But let's keep going.
I agree. They do. My friends do not have male friends, but yes, a lot of women do friend zone great guys. Yes.
And that's
None
what
of my
it
friends
is.
have that problem. No, we don't. It's fucking cobwebs. We all trying to figure it out. But I think it's safe to say majority probably do friend zone great guys. Yes. But a lot of girls, they don't have true guy friends because it only would take one opportunity for them to, like, if I just gave you the go, oh, now here we are sleeping together. Now you're not my best friend anymore.
But then they will buzz. But they will let the dude.
Time out. Yeah. That's one thing I've always did for women. Whenever they hit me up, oh my God, this and that. I've always said, ladies, I'm not your friend. If I reached out to you, I'm not your friend. I don't want to sit there and go to the park, me and you and me. No matter all my life. No, I don't want to sit there. How many of us have them friends? No, that's not me. That's not me. I'm more like, every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny. Like, listen, I don't know about y'all, but I always say this. Men and women can't be friends. We can't be friends. It's impossible. But a lot of y'all women, y'all do be friend zoning the guys who would actually take. Man, I want to tell so many stories right now, but it'll be a dead giveaway. I gotta hold on for some more stories. Yeah. Slowly but surely, this channel's gonna grow. Slowly but surely, I got some stories for you guys, and boy, I've been around some beautiful women.
Dude, they don't care shit about him. Bust him down though. They won't have sex with the guy that don't care about him, but the guy that's been rocking with him for an extended period of time that actually had they best interest at heart, they will look him over and say, "Well, I don't want to mess up the friendship." That's the guy that.
I think that's personally crazy. I think like that the friendship, and I'm learning more about this. Even in my last relationship,
Now, time out. We gotta stop. Anton made a very good point, and I'm happy that she said that's crazy. Cause hear me out. I know, this is crazy. I know women that will let random dudes bust them down, like knock them down like bowling pins, one night stands, all kind of crazy nonsense. And then a good man would come, a man who's really on his principle, honest, telling you what it is, and they'll be like, that's just not who I am. That's not me. Well, you better get your shit together, cause that's who you have been this whole time. You don't listen. I said it yesterday on Instagram. It is offensive. Ladies, you can say whatever you want. Men take it offensive that you want to let everybody bust it down, and then now you get a little older, and now you're like, 90 days. Oh no, I'm a born again. I'm waiting till marriage. You gotta be out your fucking rabbit ass. Working on myself. Whew. Ooh-wee. It just gets me. Oh man, I get so upset because I've experienced that. See, I told you I'm gonna bring the real here. I've experienced witnessing chicks letting everybody bust it down, and then you want to come and be like, no, that's not who I am. I want to be courted. I want to be a woman. Take me to Soul Bay. What? You better kiss my ass. Like, oh man. Story time. Nah, no story time. Fellas, don't stand for this shit. This chick, what all these women are trying to do is trying to change the rules. It's equivalent to fat shaming. Like, oh my God, you don't like big women, you're fat shaming. Listen, they're trying to change the narrative because they see that men are not falling for these traps no more. So they gotta scramble in the jets. They gotta figure something out. But you know what time it is, man. I'm your host, Michael May. Hear Me Out Podcast. Until next time, we out.